Hi beautiful people, mko aje? I hope mko fiti. Man, tumekuwa na siku mrefu, but we're still here to give you content as always.
Yeah.
And yes, sijui ninyi mko aje, sisi niko fiti. I don't want to speak from this. Personally, I am doing great. Life is lifing, but yeah, we have to navigate. Because tuko hapa, tulishawekwa hapa tayari. Do we have any other option? I don't think so. Thank you for tuning in, for being here to watch us. The only podcast in
Eastern, Central, North, South Africa.
tusikize sisi. Ukitusikiza, your life will get better. I promise.
And West.
And West, yeah, like basically Africa yote, we are yet to go
Yeah.
global, but we are going soon. Ukituonyesha, if you continue showing us the love that you're
Yeah.
showing us, bro, we are going.
And we'll take you with us.
Tunakuachia nani? Lazima. Anyways, my beautiful name is Lydia Diambo, and my cute co-host's name is
Lisa Malay.
And we're here today
We are
with
here.
a topic that is really important. to
Yeah,
us.
very, very important.
Very important. I don't know about you, but I really think with how life is right now, this is a topic yenye watu wameongelelea sana. We are yet to embrace it, but yeah, it is what it is. It's something that we have to keep talking about. Topic yetu ni gani Zisa?
Mental health. Yeah.
Afya ya kiakili.
Lakini Lindy.
I know. Unaona? I'm just translating and she's laughing. Mental health ni afya ya akili.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm the only Mswahili in this podcast. I've been in Coast for 10 years. Usicheze na Kiswahili yangu wewe.
Lakini afya ya kiakili.
Yeah. That is what mental health is in Swahili.
What is well-being?
Mi nimesema mental health. Well,
Okay.
sijui umetoka nayo wapi?
Mental health, see, it's simply
Mental health.
mental well-being.
Mental ni?
Well,
Mental ni?
okay.
Health ni?
But health
Afya ya kiakili.
health is
Afya.
well-being.
Is afya. Health ni? Achaneni na huyu ajui Kiswahili. Muni trust mimi. My people, Swahili people trust me. So we are here today to talk about mental health. And before we even start, man, I need to know how you guys are doing and how my co-host is doing. Uko aje? How has life been? Maisha inakupeleka. Breathe in, out. You need to do that again?
I'm fine. You're doing this.
Yeah, tell us. How are you?
Where?
Uh-huh.
Niangalie mic. I am managing, guys. I am managing.
Yeah.
I am better. I am grateful. I am beautiful. I am enough. And above all, I really, really have returned to me. So yeah. This topic is very, it's triggering. If we are real, raw and authentic,
Yeah.
it's really a triggering
Mm-hmm.
topic, especially I think to me, because I've been to therapy I think twice, and not because people are going to therapy. I actually used to think I don't need therapy.
You don't?
I don't need therapy
Yeah.
because I'm into spaces, and now I am I'm the one holding space for people, and I feel like I'm okay. Hey,
Najifanya Taliban.
yes,
Hiki
but
tu haitaki utaliban.
haitaki Taliban.
Yeah.
But generally, I think I am who I am.
Ametuchanganya, si ndio?
Not funny, but yeah,
Mhm.
generally what I have said, I think I'm managing quite well. I'm better. I feel good. And I'm taking it one day at a time.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm grateful. I'll
You're
say
grateful?
that. I am grateful. I know. Yeah, life might not be the way I want it to be, but definitely not complaining because I'm here, I'm alive, things are working. We are here shooting right now. So that means that, yeah, at least something is moving. And that is the spirit that we need to have. And I think it's also okay as Africans to normalize saying we are not okay. And it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
Kuna kitu tumezoea, mtu unaenda kwa hospitali unasalimia mtu, good morning, anakwambia good morning. Like, how are you? I'm fine. You're not fine. Umelala kwa hiyo kitanda, you're not fine. But I think tulikuwa too structured in a way that we can't say, I'm not fine. It kind of makes you feel guilty for not saying you're
I'm
not
not
fine.
fine. I want to cry.
And it's okay. I mean, if you are not okay, you're not okay.
Yeah,
And
if
it's
you're not
okay not
okay,
to
you're
be
not
okay. There is nothing wrong with you not being okay. So yes, mental health iko hapa. And it's something that we should, talk about oftenly.
Yeah.
tumeuliza Nzisa how she is, and Ali, she took a minute before,
to breathe.
yeah, before answering. I don't know how often unaulizwanga venye uko. It is, I don't know, it's something that we really take
For granted.
lightly. But do you have people that really even check up on you?
Sure. Yeah.
To know how you are? And if they check up on you, are you really,
Yeah,
open to say that,
honest.
you know what, I am not okay, and it's because of 1, 2, 3?
I actually think people don't really answer that question vizuri. Yeah? People don't really answer that question vizuri. And I've been learning that, mtu akiniuliza how are you, I just ask them, are you in a space to know?
Like,
Are
you
you-
really want to know how I am?
Yeah, are you in a space to like consume what I want to tell you? And anyone that says yes knows already. I was having a conversation yesterday with some lady we met kitambo. Ananiambia tu, I've been seeing you doing this and this, but I'm not sure like if it is you. And I decided like, let me reach out ni confirm ni wewe kweli. Akanikumbusha, we hosted baby shower for her, and mind you, that person, we were not friends then, and we still not friends, but
Yeah.
because of woman build up and the sisterhood, she was like, oh, maybe this is someone that like had this baby shower for me. They did this baby shower for me, and now let me just check up on them.
Yeah.
And now when they asked me, niko aje, nilimwambia tu we, and she was like, you can talk. And I was like, okay. Now I had to like share.
Tunangojanga to that.
Not to say ati sasa nilikuwa namwagia tu mzigo, but no, I felt like nimeongea, and then the encouragement. And she also said that I talk to people, I can't wait to speak to women and on some of the things that I've been through, to just give them hope. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to give you that chance.
I know. How many do we really have, people that are willing to do that in the society right now? Just holding space for each other. And I think that's something that we are.
Nikikumbuka kwanza July, someone like we had that event, and there was an ish somewhere about that space na her holding the space. I don't want to say how I evaluated it later and I realized that it was not worth it, but
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Okay. How are you mentally right now?
Mentally,
Or what does mental health look like for you?
for me, sahi naeza sema mental health yangu haiko 100%. Like haiko vizuri vile inafaa kukua. Guess what? Do you know, kuna siku nilitoa pesa nikaeka mahali. I completely forgot. Like nilisahau, and pesa ilikuwa tu kwa nyumba, but nimesahau nimeeka wapi.
Yeah.
And the next day we were supposed to shoot. So I was looking for that money nieke kwa purse so that tomorrow I don't struggle like to pack or anything.
Umekuwa mzee.
Really?
I know, but that happens to me a lot.
Imagine, nilisahau. Nilitafuta hiyo pesa for 2 good hours. But that day I remember I had deliveries. I had someone I was helping them with their wig. I had a lot. And it was the same day that I chose to walk from where I stayed, from Barabara to where I stayed, to just like unwind, evening walk. I went home. I had bought chicken to cook. Do you know, I didn't even cook that chicken. Nilikulia tu ikiwa huko jikoni. I know you don't expect this, but yes. Ilikuwa huko jikoni, naenda na bite, narudi natafuta hiyo do.
Haupati.
Tell me why, by 8:30 nilikuwa nimezima. And then the next day naamka the same time, I think 8:30 or 9 ndo naamka. Nili switch off kabisa, and I realized, wow, hata sikusikia anything. Ni vizuri tu nilikuwa nimefunga mlango, and then where I stay, it's God who protects me maybe.
Yeah.
But, and I realized, manze, I need to like recharge. And then the next day, my best friend called me and she told me, auntie, you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
You need to like slow down. You're doing a lot, recharge, take things one day at a time.
Yeah, there's something that I learned
And
recently. Rest is also, it's very important. Rest is resistance. You don't have to keep going and going and going, even when you know that you need to pause and reflect.
yeah.
So about forgetting things, me I've forgotten my password yangu yenye mimi mwenyewe ndo naweka kwa simu, but it happened like sana sana when I'm just nimeamka immediately, like nilikuwa nalala, and then when I wake up this time, the last time I traveled like to Kisumu for work, nimeamka hivi, simu ilizima, so nimepatia driver nichajie. And when I wake up, I can't remember my password. And it's just so funny. But I think it's because our mind is working
Yeah,
24/7. Even the time that you need to like rest, you're not resting. Life is lifing. But what are some of the ways that you, you're some of the, some of the coping mechanisms that you put in place to ensure that you take care of your mental health? We live in a world where nikigongwa kidole saizi, I'll be so quick to like kutaka kutafuta suluhisho, like nini kama ni spirit ama ni nini bandage, I do that. But when it comes to our mental health, we take it so lightly. It's just like, I can ignore, it's not that important. But your mental health is just like your overall health, that if you do not take care of it, then hakuna kitu unafanyia mwili yako, unaiumiza.
Very, very.
Yeah, what are some of the coping mechanisms?
For me, I'd say I choose to just do nothing or think about anything. That is one of the coping mechanism I think I'm currently like working on. And I realized that rest is also work.
Yes.
Rest is also work. Because tell me why that you have things that you're supposed to work on, but you choose to also work on how you will rest, on how you will ignore those things or put those things at pending kwanza so that you rest.
Yes.
So one of them is I try to completely do nothing about anything. Hiyo ni moja.
Yeah.
Ya pili, self-care. Self-care, it can be basking kwa jua. Inaweza kuwa just taking a walk, evening walk without phone or anything. Yani nisifikirie tu kwa akili yangu. Because hii akili sometimes manzi ina overwork. Man, do you people sleep and work?
Like your mind is constantly, me, I could find myself sometimes that I am supposed to be sleeping, but then I don't sleep because I'm thinking about tomorrow, sijui kazi gani sijafanya bado, what am I going to do? By the time it's morning, umelala, but you wake up so tired because the whole night haukurest. You were not resting. Ulikuwa umelala tu hapo down and your mind is just like rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. I think me, some of the coping mechanisms, especially I'll speak for myself. Nzisa is not like a mother yet, but I think mothers, unakumbuka juzi tukiwa hangout ya the Bamburi nini, the bold circle, and somebody was talking about how they have normalized taking themselves somewhere without the kids. I feel like as parents we are always trying to like fix our kids into our schedules and forget about ourselves. Like wewe pia you need your own personal space. And even when you're at home, you don't really have to like cook up on your kids 24/7. The society might guilt trip you on this, but it's okay to tell your kids, tafadhali, this is my time, this is mommy time, please allow me to rest and just be by myself.
Yeah.
And especially hii age yenye tuko saizi, navigating parenthood, career growth, and then there is the societal pressure, you need to be at a certain level or certain age, unafaa kukuwa umefanya vitu, man, you'll forget about yourself and then you'll get yourself not progressing.
Yeah.
In days that I was not prioritizing my mental health, I could find myself not moving. Like your mind is constantly working, but you're not seeing fruits. I want you to move. Like uko tu pale stagnant because unajichosha and you're not being productive.
Yeah.
Hakuna kitu unafanya. But the minute I started prioritizing my mental health, and right now, I am something that I'm really doing like easy is working out.
Hey,
give me 3 months here, guys.
Okay.
Give me 3 months. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And I want you guys to keep this. Nataka tukifika episode 20 mrudi episode 1 muone venye nilikuwa nakaa episode 1. And I've found a lot of peace and solace in
in doing
working
that.
out.
Wow.
After workout, there's just a way that I feel my
Yeah.
mind has relaxed. I have, release a lot of things.
I
And
love
I think you
that.
should to find something that works for you. Coping mechanisms in a vary for everyone. Nzisa amesema she walks. What are you doing? It's just as simple as maybe hata kutembea tu hapo kwako nje kwa nyasi tu. There is just find something. So maybe it's working out and nimepanda tu vitu at home that nikiona venye zinachipuka and they're growing, it just gives me a lot of peace and so much, and knowing that I have created a boundary that I don't have to spend a lot of time with my
Yeah.
kids. There is time for my kids, there is time for work, and there is me time
Wow.
that is very important.
Hey,
Yes.
intentional parenting right
Yes.
there.
Because usipokuwa intentional, utajipata saa zote unafokea watoto. And parents can attest to this. You'll get yourself being bitter for no apparent
For no
reason.
reason, yeah.
Unashautia watoto. And you forget it's because haujajipatia time ya wewe you time to like just uko kazini and it's just a lot of stress. You come back home, it's cooking, it's kids. And then one thing I'll advise, if you are a parent ama just a young person living on their own and everything, if you can pay somebody to do your chores for you, it's not wasting money.
Shika hivi masikio.
Please, for real.
It's not wasting
It's
money.
not wasting
Not
money
wasting
to
money.
pay somebody. Hata kama ni nani mwenye aishi kwako but comes over the weekend. Umefanya kazi Monday to Friday. Weekend ndio sasa unataka usugue madirisha, uoshe vyombo, upanguze sijui nini, ufue. Unapata time gani ya kupumzika?
Njeri hiyo siku kwa white material.
Please.
Yani laboring.
There is no reward in slavery. I call it slavery. I know somebody will, but no. There is no.
You are in a
Somebody
position
who is
to
doing
afford,
it, please
do
do
that.
so. Because this
You're
is
not in
somebody
a
that you are
position
paying to do that.
If you're not in a position to also afford, schedule those nini at
Si lazima
time.
you Friday ndo ufue nguo zote mrundo imejaa.
Actually, mimi
No one
hata
will
naona
beat
ni
you.
kama sijafua for I think July sijafua. Oh my goodness. Na nikaanika tu vitu zangu huku nje, but ni kweli I have been thinking of getting some more, but then nikiangalia budget naona hapana. And ile time nakumbuka like naona skirts sasa zote zimeisha, nafua skirts.
Kama mbili hivi. And it's okay. Hakuna mtu atakuchapa.
Kwanza hiyo freedom yenye nakuja, si hizi nguo ni zangu. Hakuna mtu atanichapa, but yeah.
Yeah, unaenda bara venye tulilelewa. And do you like remember your childhood?
Yeah.
Mulikuwa mna work around the clock. Like it's either you're sweeping, you're washing your
Asubuhi kwanza mkimaliza kunywa chai hivi vyombo.
Yeah, look at
Ni
when
crazy.
sometimes anaingia kwa kitanda analala saa nane sasa washakula lunch. And then my mom was calling me the other day ananiambia venye Aisha ameniambia unawapatia, but I'm like kwani wakimaliza kukula lunch hizi vyombo zikae mpaka time wataamka maybe saa 10 ama wa relaxed, what will happen to hizo vyombo? Nothing will happen.
Taka tu apota zitajiosha.
I know what
I really pray that people get to unlearn these things, especially if they are young.
I think
They
it's
get to unlearn that hizi vyombo hata unaweza ziosha after 3 days, but
3 days nenzi saa ameenda sana, nyumba itanuka.
kwani but of course you like remove the trash.
Yes.
Yeah, unatoa trash, like ile kuosha vizuri na sabuni zikauke.
But I know whatever works for you.
Look, aki hiyo ni ukweli. Wale if you know you know.
Yeah.
Mi naongelelea wale wanajua.
Do you know, I'm reflecting and man, mimi something that I really missed and I wish I got the chance is staying alone. I think it's so peaceful staying. I've never stayed alone. I've never been single. And I'm just like
I've stayed alone for
and I see
5 or 6 years.
Kona, I think there is freedom. Because kizi nafikanga home and naenda kujilock kwa room because I have kids around, I have my brother around. But I'm really thinking about staying alone. Nenye nakuja tu nikifika kwa mlango hivi nisharusha bra uko nishafanya nini? Kama ni hapo kwa kiti niingia.
Kwani nakwanga ukweli hiyo?
Kwani you don't do that?
Unarusha bra?
Si ndio.
Unarusha bra wapi?
Kutoka kila bra.
Of course unaitoa tu but urushanishi.
I'm thinking if I got a chance to stay alone, those are some of the things that I really think I miss, like just walking naked kwa nyumba.
And also something else about mental health. Yeah, okay, if you are staying alone or if you and a very neat space contributes to your mental well-being.
Siku ya kuchange bed sheets. do you really feel the peace that comes with siku ya kuchange
New
like
bed
bedsheets are clean?
Yeah. Imagine those small things.
Let me tell you, one thing that I'm doing right now is kutoa zile vyombo za wageni, and I'm like
Nazitumia.
kutumia. It's
Chakula na vyombo za wageni.
mimi Afrika. But I think sisi wenye tuko na watoto, like the glasses are like watapasua or something. So it's just like, let me just keep vyombo zingine kando just in case I have like guests.
Wageni nawapenda
use.
sana lakini
Mimi
nawakeanga kwa
natumianga hizo
disposal.
sahani. Walipasua ingine juzi and I'm just like, guys, please. But bado nikaenda nikatoa ingine. Like there is just some, self-love that comes with eating in that beautiful plate. And anyway, it's the small
Wageni wangu
things.
disposal na also. Cause hiyo vyombo saa zingine zinakuwa
Wanawapatia
mingi.
disposal.
So vyombo saa zingine zinakuwa
Like bado hiyo ni self-love. Wabebe
Yeah.
mataka yao wakienda. So,
or else I kill India.
anyways, what's one thing that you wish people understood about your mental health journey, if there is a journey? Like, unajua sisi wote hatukuamka tu one day and we're like, no, I want to prioritize my mental health. But how, like, is it therapy? Is it like being in the circles that you talk about? Is it talking about people? Like, what is one thing you'd want people to understand about your mental health journey, and maybe something that they can pick?
I want people to learn that my mental health journey has not been linear. It has been a lot of up, down. And in 2022, I moved to Wedding Likoni in 2022. And I had days where I would lock myself in the house for more than 48 hours. Hata sitaki kujua jirani anakaaje. Niko na do but siwezi enda kubuy food. Ili nikule hizo indomie ziko hapo, hiyo mayai iko hapo. Yes, hata mboga kwa soko sikuwa naendea. And that time it was so heavy, and I reached out to some guy who used to offer psychosocial support to the adolescent girls and young women I was working with. Nikamshow unajua ni aje? I need a therapist and staki wewe.
I know, cause unanijua.
And akanitafutia, and I think that is when I began my mental health journey.
Wonderful.
And I want to tell everyone, it is always not like linear. It is not straight. You will have episodes of crying. You'll have episodes of emotional outbursts. You'll have days where you don't feel like talking to people. You'll have, like kutakwanga na hizo. And I want people to really understand, sio kila saa mtu atakuwa tu mzuri mwenye mmemzoea. Sometimes kuna hizo emotional fluctuation, kitu kaa hiyo. And you know what? I used to tell the ladies I used to supervise that sometimes don't see me as very, very perfect. Msiwe niona ati ni kama I cannot come with my moods at work. I'll come, but I don't want to project. Like I used to like try so hard not to project, because I felt like that is not theirs to carry. This is mine. And that has really helped me control my emotions. So many times, a lot of times, imenisaidia kucontrol. I can be in a space, mahali kitu imekuwa mentioned, and I feel like I'll need to control my emotions, because once I put my emotions out there, they will not get it the way I want them to get it. So I don't, like, not in a way of suppressing, but in a way of making myself aware that, you don't participate in this conversation because it's gonna drain you more and more. And yes, so mental health journey yangu ijakuwa linear, imekuwa na up and down, nini. I remember I used to call Madhe, namwambia kimam nasikia kulia, mamangu ananiuliza nini nzi sana, hata sijui unaishi wapi, unahamahama nini, naambia tu mam, uko na nani kwa nyumba, yeah. uko na nani, are you okay? Namwambia siko sawa, nasikia tu kulia. And I know she like prays, but mambo ikienda mrama, jana pia akaniuliza uko aje, nikamwambia nasikia kukufa.
Yeah.
Ako like, ni nini? Kanipigia simu. So tukaongea and she was like, you know what? Maisha inakuanga hivyo. It is just that we didn't prepare you guys.
Yeah.
You know? And personally, alikuwa ananiambia she is impressed with the resilience that I carry. Because what is this? Ananiambia sasa, what is that you're doing? Hiyo ni nini yote? Hizo vitu zote unafanya ni nini?
Yeah.
Uko brush and breeze, uko woman bold up, sijui uko bold circle, sijui uko huku, uko kwa nails, what is all that?
And I'm super proud of you. You're
Thank
doing
you,
a lot of
Mamzi.
work in the community.
Thank you.
And one thing about people who hold space for others, we tend to forget about ourselves sometimes. And you think that wewe ndio Messiah, you need to like carry other people's burdens, forgetting about yours. When you go back, kwa closed doors, ndio
Nakumbuka, yes, Manzi, I'm alone.
It's overwhelming. To talk to.
It is overwhelming, and I want people to learn that it's not linear.
No,
it's not linear.
Because life is life. Kila siku inakuja na challenges.
Challenges.
How you navigate and how you reach out to people to ask for help is what matters. We've all been in, what Jesus has said, we've all been in situations where it was just like the end of the world. But look at us right now. We are still here. In one way or the other, we still find ways to navigate and just move out of the situations. So also, kwa hii podcast, tukona, we are so much, into being able to help people find, solutions and help with people that you can talk to. Nzisa amesema akona beshte mwenye, who is a psychologist. Maybe you're out there and you don't have that access, so you do not know people who are offering these services. Haberspace is here to connect you to people that will be able to talk to you, or you can be able to talk to for free. Organizations are out here that are willing to give this help, to be able to listen to you. So usikufe uko peke yako na shida because you don't have somebody to talk to. People are out here and they're willing to listen. So just reach out. Our DMs are always open. Where text.
Do you know what, guys? Today Lydia just gave someone advice. Hey, misi nimeshtuka.
Nakuanga serious.
I'm telling you, not like anakuanga serious. Aki, she's very intentional, very like that advice was so eye-opening. It was so eye-opening, and I think I loved that. And I was like, how do I love this 100 times? Because it was so clear, it was open, it was intentional and very intimate, and it looked like you were holding their hand.
And that
Manze ilikuwa mpaka na assurance na validation na I don't know.
Yeah, nakuanga serious saa zingine. But yeah, it felt, it is something. Now hata umeiongelelea tu hapa. It's just that the other person yake ime persevere in a way, and it's just like they keep forgetting things, and then we try to like kufikiria that now it's getting out of hand, but it's just because we don't know where to go. We don't
know the
talk to people.
reassurance Lydia's given.
So maybe hangeongea kwa hiyo group, maybe hangepata assistance, but now that she reached out, I mean, I really hope that she gets the help that she need and be able to, get out of the situation. Sisi watu wako na stress hapa nje, but now before ifike into depression, what are you doing about it? And I've seen people, especially on social media, or even in our communities, where we hurt people because, and then watu wanatumia, and something that I'm always saying, do not use your, mental health to excuse yourself from the bad manners or whatever it is. Nini unafanya? People are going through.
You should be doing something about your mental health.
Do something, take action on your mental health, and don't use what you're going through to hurt other people. Because the more you hurt people, the more we are creating a cycle of unhealed people. What are you doing?
Actually true. I think, wow. Another thing was, say, if you know that you are not okay mentally, please eka effort. And try and do something.
Truth that we need to give people.
I think this, you make sure you're doing something about that. Reach out to people. I don't care what is your situation. I don't care that the world is not genuine or not. Please reach out to people you feel they can listen to you. Reach out to strangers. I saw on TikTok there are people who are posting their mental health journey, and they're like, ebu comment some of the things you're going through currently and give someone hope, or comment something that you overcame and give people hope. Ama comment something or tag something and nini. You don't know who is watching. You actually don't know
Hizo vitu
who will
ndogo
listen.
zinapatia watu, you know, you don't know, you might say something that to you is light, but hiyo ndio imepatia mtu hope ya kuendelea na maisha. Maybe walikuwa kwa situation and they thought it's just the end, but anasoma yako and they're like, so if they went through this and they overcame, then it's also, you know, possible for me. And talking about that, why do you think seeking help, you know, mental health helps is still a taboo in, you know, African setup? Ukiambia mtu manze, mimi akili yangu kama hiyo nasahau, it's related to Nauchiromo ama Portrees ama inakaa uenda wazimu in a way, like some
Madhari
it's like wewe
hata wewe unasahau.
like akili yako imeanza yeah,
Lakini leaders umetoka kutuita wazee.
poleni. Yeah, so seeking mental health is still, you know,
But kuna
stigma around it. I don't know, why do you think there is still that stigma?
I think it's because we were conditioned to, sijui ni nini hiyo tumekuwa conditioned to.
We kufa ngumu.
We kufa ngumu.
We ni nini unaongelelea?
Unaongelelea nini?
Waja go through.
Do you know, ever since after my therapy, those that I have tried to date, imekuwa ngumu. Imekuwa ngumu because mimi, my mental health is iko 100 na yeye anataka kudrain.
You cannot do that. There's no space for that here, honey. Go heal fast.
Go heal fast.
We are not doing that here.
Okay, true. And you know what? That is another thing that shows that mental health bado kuna stigma around mental health. Na naona kwa sababu ni the way we were conditioned. Hata si system, hata ni structures. There's a way we were conditioned to just not speak about our mental health.
Yeah, because kwa nini unaongelelea? We unapigwa kwa hiyo nyumba, mbona unaongea? Stay there for the kids. Why are you talking about it? Your parents were beaten, your grandparents went through the same system. Wewe ni nani?
Huyo kwanza ni ufala gani watu wanaendeleza huku nje?
But I think we are breaking the cycle. The fact that we are speaking about this right now, it's just like, they
including men, Mazi. Including men.
Sana men.
Yeah, sana men.
Wanawake si tunaweza kutana kwa circles, talk about it. Where do men talk about it? Because I heard that, you know, a male friend, and even if you sat with like in male spaces, you'll always find that hao wakikutana kwa space yao wataongelelea vitu kama football, sijui nini. It's never like, you know what?
Yeah, bro, kwaje. Like
sisi
ndo naona at least kuna hiyo
men's mental health, and it's
naona at least kuna hiyo brotherhood, and there's something about this generation of men, young men. I'm calling them young men because I'm older than you. But they're very self-aware. The people who are prioritizing their mental health. This is someone who will ask you, how are you feeling tonight? And you know how that means. Especially to me, who is navigating a lot of things. I always feel like this person is close to my heart. They are just coming, and not to come kill, destroy, and do what. No. But they're coming in a way that it's so genuine. How are you feeling? Like, si ile ya ukoaje, siku yako imekuaje nini, and then hata siku imekuwa tu poa. Intentionally. Let's go deep.
What is good?
Yeah, what has been good, what has worked, what has not worked. Where do you need to I am listening, you know, especially your part, I am listening. Maze, listen and give feedback, you know. But yeah, mental health, wewe weka effort yako. And then pia usinyamaze if you're a man.
Men are out here, you know, wanajingiza kwa abuse, you know, alcohol, substance abuse in the time of mimi ni mwanaume nafaa kukufa kimwanaume. I know there is a lot of stigma around that ya wewe kufa kimwanaume. Imagine hata wakikuita mwanamke and you're seeking help for your healing journey, let them do that. because that's the only way we are going to break this. We don't want to see unhealed men in the society who are just trying to find excuses to hurt people because society imekuambia wewe ukienda therapy then there is a way you're not man enough or something. Ask for help. Again, there are spaces out here that are willing to give that help. So yes, well, itisha usaidizi.
Itisha usaidizi. And then the shame pia tuweke kando hiyo shame.
I don't know. So ni myths gani around mental health that you're trying to break right now?
Shame. Speaking out. I'm trying to break hiyo myth ya don't trust anyone.
Don't usiseme vitu zako.
Usiseme vitu zako. What is that? See, that is a myth.
Yeah, opening up.
Opening up.
Kuna pressure ya watu wenye wana go through things, especially watu wenye wako on their healing journey. We are healing from a lot of things, some of us. There is childhood trauma. There is, there is a lot going on. It's not just the adulthood issues, but ushaenda therapy and you're told, unakumbuka ukiwa 3 years ago, that is where it started. And somebody really expects you to like heal from it quickly. Or the pressure ya, wasamee tu, just move away from it. Just move on.
Sameni kisa.
We nini, ushai feel pressure kama hizo?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are trying to take it slow.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I know, I am working on myself.
I'm working on that,
And it's because of 1, 2, 3. And because of my healing journey, I don't want these people in my space. And somebody's like, you are healing. Mbona utaki ya one in your space and all that? Have you ever felt the pressure?
I have. And I'd say kwa sababu nakuanga very vocal, I'm always like, nakatanga, tunasema hapana.
It is my journey.
Ini yangu. I'll do it the way I want to do it. But if you want me to extend grace, I can do that. But like I will look at a situation and say, this is mine and it's personal. I don't need to like please the other person for my things to work. Let me just work on this pole vile mi nataka. And bila kukua na haraka ama bila kuambiwa sijui conditions and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Walk your own journey and just giving like an example that maybe some of us will relate to is there is this guy on TikTok, Baba Talisha. I don't know if you know him or you followed him. This guy lost his wife in kwa accident. I think how many years ago? I don't know. Maybe 5 or 4, 3. I don't know the exact years. He got married later and they have a child. Nandi ameambia tu watu recently that akona bibi na mtoto. And there is the online pressure ya move on. Saa zote juu anniversary yenye alilose bibi yake, and kwa hii accident alilose bibi and their child was young, alikuwa involved in the accident pia, and they walika hospitali for some period, and even the child right now has like mentally alikuwa affected. Yeah, so there is the pressure ya ushaoa, mbona unaongelea bibi wako wa kitambo, sijui nini alienda kufyeka dizia, alienda kufyeka kaburi ya bibi yake, and some people just feel like, you know what, mbona bado unafanya hivyo? But I'm like, you guys, can we just let people walk their own journeys and heal at their own pace without giving them the pressure and without making people feel like, sasa unajua, we flash that thing, imeenda. Akili sio kama like utapeleka mahali and then like flash that memory, it's there. And people, kuna kitu yenye huwa tunaambiwa like unafaa ku heal ama forget about things. No, I mean some things you just learn how to live with them and give people grace, especially when you keyboard warriors huku online. You're out here trying to body shame people, trying to judge people without knowing their journey, trying to just be in people's businesses. Unamkanga tu asubuhi to go and spread hate. Tafadhali, allow people be. Just extend grace. It doesn't hurt to be like, kind to people. Wengine wetu, we are going through a lot. So be mindful of what you say to people. Na sio tu online, even in your own spaces. There are some jokes that are outdated. Just don't tell people some things like, nawe siku hizi umenona sana. You don't know, maybe I'm struggling with, kuna watu wenye, unajua mtu amenona maybe they are taking some pills for their own health. Mtu ame lose weight, you don't know why they are losing weight. Mtu umekonda wewe sana, like there are some things that you should just stop telling people.
Niko nakwambia I miss ile maisha ya kitambo juu siku hizi boundaries zimefanya maisha ikakuwa toxic. I don't know why.
In what nini?
So you know, I don't know why. I've always felt like it is human nature to do some things, and I want to validate everyone that is doing and everyone that is a keyboard warrior. I want to validate them. However, what we are asking from you is extend that grace and be in that shoe of that person that you are keyboard warrioring, if that is something, because you know things can turn very fast. Things can turn very, very fast. And another thing I want human beings to just think around is minding their own business. A lot of times, if you're not minding your own business, or if you're not minding a business that is involving you, you end up having now, oh, si angefanya hivi. Oh, bado ana grief. Oh, amenona. You know?
Yeah, like
And I think, yeah, please, ukianza tu kumind business yako, just you'll notice hata energy ina shift, skincare yako inaanza kupick up.
unaanza kuglow. Ni wivu mingi na tabia mbaya na not being considerate ndio inafanya you are struggling the way you are struggling. Real. Wanasemanga hurt people.
Yeah.
You are so hurt and you're not working on yourself. Now you want to like recruit people who hurt mtu ndio muingie nyinyi wote. Because healed people who are prioritizing their mental health and are working on themselves don't really go out here trying to be in everyone's business and trying to hate on people. It's always the ones that have not, hawajatackle shida zao ndio wanajaribu kutafuta watu kudrag na wao out. So on just our last question, if the healthcare, sector or system was redefined ama restructured, what do you want to see in the Kenyan context? Kwa sababu right now, spaces that I personally know are offering like psychosocial support, mostly are non-governmental spaces. And with how things are going, donors are going, these people are there, they're giving you psychosocial support for free because they are donors, that are funding these, initiatives. If it goes like USAID ilienda and a lot of spaces that were being funded for health, hizo stories zote zili collapse.
Yeah.
So if you could, redesign a system, our Kenyan system, mental health equal accessible, what would you, want to see?
I would want to see the government putting systems that can work in health, especially health. Because health is wealth.
Because one thing we don't talk about, accessing a therapist is fucking expensive in this country. Session ni kama 3,000 ndio uende ukae na mtu chini. With this economy, watu wanatoa wapi hiyo pesa?
I remember in therapy nakumbuka, it was not that cheap. And I thank God I got a very good therapist. Can we still catch up until today? Because, we have to like check in, 1, 2, 3. And it was really expensive. But something else that I've been thinking of challenging people. Yesterday I was in some meeting. I don't know, ilikuwa ya what is it, treasury and planning, economics development, kitu kama hiyo. And do you know, I wanted to ask if we have youth forums in the treasury and national planning, kitu ka hiyo. Nimesahau hiyo jina vizuri.
It is there,
Treasury.
but it's always for rubber stamping. Even if you give your views and your feedbacks, most often they're not put into consideration. It's just like, yeah, mulikuja mkasema this is what you want, but it never happens. And this is a call to the government, to the healthcare system. Please put systems that work for people, that works for youths. we want accessibility, and it's enough with I know every health nini is important, but please create systems where young people
Yeah.
or even just the general population can walk into and get services,
Mhm.
mental health services to be
Mental health
specific, because that's
services,
a topic that you're talking about today. We want to get to the hospital and I'm like, mimi sijakuja hapa kichwa inaniuma ama tumbo inaniuma ama nataka kupima HIV ama sijui niko na malaria and all that, but I just want a counselor to talk to, and not just any other counselor, but a counselor who is inclusive, because people are dealing with different people are navigating different things. Isikiwe mtu mwenye naenda kukaa naye and now they want to start judging me. And speaking this for the queer community, more often unakaa na watu, unakaa na psychologists, you want to speak to them about your personal issues, but now wanataka kuanza kukufanyia conversion therapy. Yeah, unajua it's because of your sexuality 1 2 3.
Oh Jesus.
So I feel like, yeah, tafadhali government, I know you've failed so much.
Saidia.
Saidia. Mental health is, si kila mtu ata access hizi non-governmental entities.
And then something else, Lydia. You know, as much as we want the government to take everything to be accountable and do things for people, I also want to challenge everyone to take mental health as their personal responsibility.
It is your responsibility.
Kuna hizi spaces zenye we go and hang out and speak about mental health. If you see a space like that na uko pale kwa nyumba, please nenda ongea na strangers huko, wachie mashida zako, wewe urudi ukiwa na mashida nusu.
Yeah, najua tumewaweka
important.
hapa sana, but what Nzisa said is
It's
very, very important.
Very important.
Kuna hangout mahali ya 1000 bob. Go sit in I know most of the times tunaona, funny mbona nilipia
Yeah.
kuenda kukaa kuongea na watu. But man,
Just
these
go,
places really
meet
help you,
people.
because you meet different people that are going to help you, their experiences itakusaidia to be able to know how to navigate your, whatever it is that you're going through. So pay to go into these spaces. Ni painting, ni sijui just a bunch of girls and men and whatever. Please, 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 please,
Yeah.
go. Make your mental health a priority and see things
Every
working
damn
and
time.
moving in your life. So yeah, is there something that we haven't touched on that you would want to?
I don't think so.
Mm.
But also as adults, by the way, kama we ni adult, kuwa tu free. Free
Wewe ni
from
mtu mkubwa.
everything. Wewe ni mtu mzima. Kuwa free. Kama ni kuruka. Kama ni kudance.
Kwanza kuna event tunaleta ya kwenda kucheza kati.
Yeah. We want to see you there.
Come and be part of it.
Come and turuke huko, tucheke. And things go the way they're supposed to go.
Yes.
Otherwise,
that was it from us today. If there is something that we haven't touched on, we really hope that we will do next time. We think that what we've talked about will be able to help you, navigate whatever it is that you're going through. Again, just a reminder, if you want to speak to a counselor, psychologist, therapist, don't hesitate to reach out. We'll connect you to one of the best. Like, we have a number of them that will be able to listen to you and help you navigate whatever it is. So yes, we love you so much. Until next time.
bye.